So let's talk about the storage of insulin, because we know that insulin is expensive and we want to make sure we maximize every drop of this precious liquid. So today I'm going to be talking about the storage of some of the more commonly used insulins, like rapid-acting insulins, Admelog, Novolog, Humalog, and Apidra, and basal insulins like Toujeo, Tresiba, Lantus, Basaglar, and Levemir. If you are using a mixed insulin like 75-25 mix or 70-30 mix, please refer specifically to those manufacturers' instructions for how to care for those insulins, because it's a little bit different. In terms of storage of insulin, the first key thing is you want to keep it refrigerated before it's used. So as soon as you get it home from the pharmacy or you pick it up off your doorstep, if it's being mailed to you, get it into the refrigerator. Once you start using a vial or pen of insulin, the key thing is that first time that you open it and use it, take a Sharpie and mark the date that you first used that pen or vial, because opened insulin should only be used for 28 days. After that, you need to discard it. So insulin should never be frozen, and insulin cannot be exposed to heat over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So if your insulin has sat in the car and gotten too hot, or in a freezer where it's frozen, you can no longer use that insulin. Some other important tips about insulin are as follows, and these are very unusual situations. One is if it's ever, as long as it's not NPH, if it's a clear insulin and you find it to be cloudy or to be dark or to have particles in it, that is an insulin that you don't want to use. In addition, if for some reason your insulin has expired, that is unfortunately a vial or an insulin pen that you're not going to be able to use as well. And again, just to reinforce, if it has sat in a hot car or outside in the hot sun or for some reason been frozen, that is again insulin that you can't use. A lot of us live in hot climates. There are a lot of ways to carry insulin. There are Frio packs that use evaporation, which is quite nice when you don't have access to ice. There's some great information on our website about how to store and care for insulin. But again, remember, keep it cold until you're going to use it, and then make sure that you keep track of how long you've been using a vial or a pen so you don't use it past its expiration date.